So with the Packers' second pick of the second round, they decide to take safety from Georgia with pick number 58, Javon Bullard, now making it 2 defensive players Brian Gutekunst drafted in this second round, bolstering this Jeff Hafley defense. And I love this pick. To already have gotten Xavier McKinney this offseason, to come in there, bolster that safety room with Darnell Savage now gone and a lot of pieces missing there at safety. There was a need this draft to bolster that room. The Packers did it this offseason, getting Xavier McKinney, and now they do it once again early in the draft, getting Javon Bullard, safety from Georgia. He's 5'10", 195 pounds, only 21 years old. Here's what PFF had to say about him. Bullard is a fiery competitor in the secondary who brings a mentality every NFL team will gravitate toward. He was a starter in the slot in 2022 and at safety in 2023. His best work came from the slot, where he played confidently in press coverage and showed off his willingness and effectiveness in run support. He did not look as comfortable at safety with so much space, and he took over-aggressive angles when coming downhill. His in-your-face play style was much more aligned with slot responsibilities. The bottom line, Bullard is a versatile secondary player with a fearless mentality. Though he isn't an elite athlete, his competitiveness, quickness, and tackling ability project him to be to a starting role as a nickel defender. But I believe that the Packers will probably use him at safety, but it is nice that he has that versatility. He spent time starting, as I said, at nickel at Georgia the season before, and so we all know the Packers love to get these versatile type players, and so Bullard has that ability to seemingly play anywhere on when it comes to slot or when it comes to safety. So I love this move. I was hoping the Packers would use one of their picks in the first couple rounds to bring in another safety, and I'm happy that it is Bullard, only 21 years old, very young player, and the Packers love to bring in those Georgia players with, Devontae Wyatt, Eric Stokes. They love to bring in those Georgia players, Quay Walker. And so this Jeff Hafley defense just got 2 new pieces in the past hour, Edgerrin Cooper and Javon Bullard. And considering the Packers had a need on defense at both safety and linebacker, Gutekunst coming in, filling those holes. I know typically lots of times they say they're not necessarily looking to fill needs per se with each pick. They're taking the best player available. But I believe here the Packers coming in and doing what they need to do to make sure that their defense does not have any holes. I think that the edge groom is pretty solid. We could add some other guys there later in the draft with Preston Smith getting a little bit older. Corners, we have a lot of depth there. Still probably add another one there in the rest of this draft. But I like what the Packers have done, and now with this Jeff Hafley defense, there are already some elite players here, Jair Alexander, Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, and now to get 2 young players who have the potential to be starters here, probably will be starters this next season in Green Bay. If all these pieces come together and Jeff Hafley can really take this Packers defense to another level, this team is going to be scary. We saw what they could do with Jordan Love and this offense, heating up at the end of last season. And if this defense can really take that next step forward and become a premier elite defense with some of these new additions here with Xavier McKinney, then this Packers team is going to be that much scarier, and hopefully we can make a legit playoff run in 2024. But I love this so far. I love the second-round draft picks. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But stay tuned for the rest of the draft analysis, and I'll see you guys next time.